Right, here we go. We're on the way to the club. Look at the shine on that. She's smooth as. Boiled eggs ready to go. Beard's trimmed up. We're looking fresh. Let's get on to match day then. Here we go, heading towards the club toward about 25 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on traffic around Lewis. Brighton Electric got home, the final pre-season game. I've had a comment on my video from Friday, my Good Morning Friday shout. Mr. J. Broggs, excuse me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but J. Broggs asked, what do I talk to other coaches about? Now, I assume that he means at other clubs, because if he's talking about my ones, hopefully, it's fairly obvious, tactics, players, and all them bits and bobs. But what do I talk to other clubs, coaches about, or managers, or chairmen? I did a video on this a while back on networking. It's a bit of that really, J. Broggs, asking about if they've got a player that I might know who's playing for them, or if they're a couple of leagues above, if they've got a lad in their 23s who's doing quite well, could we get him on loan to get some senior experience? If they're a league above, it might be they play the team in our league in the cup or in a friendly, because we're in pre-season now, and what they're like, how they play, who their danger men are. Or maybe they've got a player there that's not really getting enough game time. I've had my eye on him, and I'm asking, look, what's your plans with this lad? I know he's going to stay with us for a bit longer. Yeah, that's totally cool. Or, it's probably a conversation to be had there if you want to. Do you want me to drop him a message? Because that's the best way about going finding players. Don't want to go behind the manager's back unless you have to, really. It's kind of an unwritten rule and a bit naughty. But these things, but it happens, obviously, or you know them for a mate of a. I played with him at another club. So that's what we talk about, and also just general chit chat. How's he getting on? Or I know that player, I coached him for a while at such and such. How's he doing with you guys? Good to see you getting something out of him. Or shame it didn't work out with that player. What was that about? And anything that happens in game as well, right? I mean, I'm sure if coaches and managers are like me, and my coaches are, Ollie, Hart, Leon, even Dan and Nick and Sam Sauer in the 2s and 3s, and them boys there. You know what's going on around the Sussex football scene, right? And something happens in a game you hear about, you go and ask the gaffer, everything all right? What happened? Or a player gets really injured. Just general chit chat about what the club are like and all that sort of stuff. And you get to hear these things. So hopefully that helps you, Mr. J. Broggs. Any other questions? By all means, please fire away. Like and share where we can as well. That would be really helpful. And I did pass 300 followers.